Hello there. Before I start this video, I just wanted to say, I know it's been a while since I've really uploaded any content, but a lot of it is, I don't know if you know, it was like I got laid off from my job back in March, and then right after that, we lost two dogs to cancer, and then we got this doofus here. Well, he's a good boy. Hey, Duncan. And another thing is, my last video when Martin and Steph were here, they gave me some stuff, and one of the things that I forgot to have was this, the beer mat from the Thistledew. Zoe, thank you so much. I love it. It's in a place of honor in my office. And okay, let's start with the video. Duncan, say hi. Oh, good boy. Hello there. So today I finally picked up the my Haslab Cantina. It just got dropped off at a pickup point because I didn't think anyone was going to be here to sign for it, and I was at work. So I picked it up, brought it home today, and I just wanted to show off the box, and then actually I want to show off the packing. It was in this mailer, and then this mailer, and if you can see, it's had all of this stuff for it, and it was very, very well packed. I'll say. So if you haven't received yours yet and you're wondering, it's probably going to come in great condition. It's really well done here. I'll show you the box here real quick. We have that's I'm guessing the front, and then there's the top here, which has some great shots of the movie in doing it with the figures, which is awesome. And of course they have on the side here, you know, the little grayscale photo there. It's awesome with the Star Wars design and everything. They also have it on the back here with the Haslab. And that will be, whoops. Okay, and this side here, again, the Cantina logo. And let me see here. I will flip it this way so we can see the bottom of the box here, which is more of these photos here in the legalese. All right, so I'm going to open this up and start putting stuff together, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's what it looks like if you set it up per the directions. And obviously I can't keep it like this because there's no shelf in my office that's going to hold this. But this here, I got to admit, that is just a poor design right there. I don't like to be negative, but I mean, so just going to be careful about how it's displayed. And but you can see the alcoves here. Let's see if I can get in there. These do look really cool. Right there. Let me come back. Now this part here, I got to admit, follow the directions. My advice to you is follow the directions and take your time. This is very intricate. And it looks really good. I will admit, this has a lot of trouble staying to get this bar piece. Kind of tends to want to come apart. These hookah things too, the curled up smokers there, they tend to fall out. I don't know if I'll keep them on the bar or not, but like I said, I did this as the directions show. So, but I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, so let's see here. This is really the reason I got the set. So you have Nabra Leeds, Burrito, the Tanika sisters, and the war is nice. But I expect them all to be re-released at some point. I know people are like, well, the Tanika, I get it on the TBC Facebook page all the time. They said that the Tanika sisters and War are just, they're exclusive to this set only. Yeah, they also said the same thing about the Mando with the Razor Crest with the soft goods cape. They're going to re-release them. They spent too much on the tooling to not leave money on the table like that. Now also I'll show you here. This is all the extra stuff that I have not used yet. See these little keyboard things there. You've got this thing here. It kind of reminds me of those propane heaters they put out in outside bars. There's a few extra bottles of stuff. There's tons of cups and stuff I haven't used yet. And there's this one like thing for the bar. It's not in the instructions to use that one. And then there's also this sticker sheet, which is really awesome. I'm not sure where I'm going to use it. I might use this one here on one of the tables. I think that would look really cool. Just, you know, the Sabak cards and stuff. But there's some really great stickers in there. I don't know where I'd put them because, like I said, it's really going to boil down to how I have this thing displayed. Let me show you here also the front here. So you have the door. That looks like the door that R2 and 3PO hide behind. It does not open. And you have the entrance here. Again, I mean, to keep consistent with the Streets of Mos Eisley playset, there is a severe lack of weathering. And again, I just keep coming back to this here. This should have, for the price, I mean, this is the base one at $400. They should have found a way to freaking make this look better. I do not like this. But again, I think it's pretty easy to hide on a shelf, maybe. I mean, the interior stuff looks pretty good, I gotta admit. And it does, I mean, the accuracy of it, you know, this stuff does look really good. I mean, I gotta admit, they did a good job with that part. And I was gonna say the bar piece, which is really your kind of your centerpiece of the whole thing, looks really awesome. All right, so I'm gonna take this apart and then I will come back. So this would be the point in the video where I'd show you the cantina set up in my office here. And well, that's not going to happen because it's back in the box. I literally have no place big enough to put this. Even if you only got the basic version like I did, if you were to get this, I mean, even like, especially the deluxe version, you're going to want to set this up on some kind of table. And then you're going to see some flaws in it as well in that place because there's no real floor piece. I mean, overall, I like the set, but I'm not going to sit here and lie and say doesn't have its flaws. I mean, I hate to say it because like Hasbro has done some really good diorama pieces. If I take a second to show you here, if we look here, I mean, this is awesome. I mean, this is a great set that they did. This was almost a Haslab, but then they decided to just do it as a pre-order, and I'm glad they did. You know, so this is how I've set up my Jabba Palace display. And and I got to admit, the detail on this is great. The coloring is awesome. I mean, they just did a really good job overall on this. And, you know, and then you look even here, I mean, even these like basic bar pieces like that, the hallway pieces, I got to admit, I do really like. Oh God, I didn't realize all those guys fell over. I got work to do up there. So, I mean, so those are great. I mean, there's a lot of good pieces like that I like. So, but I mean, there are like things like around the bar portion of the cantina is really nice. The alcoves are really nice. There is a glaring spot though, like with the entrance, the way they have that with the outside and inside piece, that it just really is, it draws your eye to it and it looks terrible. I wish they had come up with a way to kind of conceal that, put like a cover piece over it somehow, but they didn't. And so, you know, I will find a way to display it because there are a lot of things about it I like. So I'll figure something out, but it's just right now I'm not going to deal with it. I've got too much other stuff going on, and you know, it is what it is. Overall, you know, I'm not disappointed that, you know, in the set itself, it just doesn't wow me like the Razor Crest did, or even the Ghost. I really like those. As of right now, the Haslab gunship did back. It didn't back any of the tiers. You're just getting the 2 pilots and the ship with it. If you backed it, I did not. And that could be a video for another time. I just, you know, but again, it goes down to Hasbro just looking at us as just, oh, they'll buy it, and then they don't give us anything else the rest of the year. I'm kind of, I don't want to go on that rant. This is about the cantina, sorry, but you know, it's very big, and okay, that's great, but it's going to be very tough for people to display. It's you know, it's just, it is what it is. I mean, overall, there's, like I said, there's a lot of things to like about it, but it's far from perfect. I would prefer in future Haslabs, you know, do if you're going to do something like that, do a ship. I mean, I would, if they were to do an Ebon Hawk from Knights of the Old Republic, you know, it's supposed to be these dream projects, I would back that in a heartbeat. If they were to do the cargo shuttle from Rogue One, which I think would be a great one. Not that I want them to do one every year, but they're going to. Just that would be a good one for next year. Do that if they were to do a cargo shuttle, because that's the way we're going to get the rest of the Rogue One crew. It's I would probably back something like that. I don't know where I'd put it, but I'd probably back it. I don't think I'm going to do. I'm going to be more selective. I'm not going to be just, get it for the sake of having it. I'm not going to, it's like I don't have the katana. I didn't back the first Haslab, and I have no real regrets in it. I mean, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It is a great signature piece to anybody's collection. But I honestly, it would be like I already have a Jabba's Palace display, and I had a Jabba's Palace display before I had that diorama piece that Hasbro put out 2 years ago. And I liked it, and I like it even more now. It looks a lot better, but it's just I just don't know if I'll do diorama pieces. It would have to be something that really wows me, and I'm just going to be more selective in backing Haslabs in the future. As which if I was saying my advice would be my advice to any collector on this stuff. But that should pretty much do it for now. I don't want to be negative about it. I mean, it kind of stinks because I have these great figures. I mean, and there's more coming. And I'm happy to have them. I just, I'm going to have to find a way, if I want them in the cantina, to display them that way. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find some other way to do it. Maybe I do have a Streets of Mos Eisley set up over here, and I've got a few guys in it, that I planned on putting in the cantina, but I just can't do it right now, so I'll just put them there. And that's just going to do it. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you're one of my subscribers already, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. If you're not, please hit the subscribe button. Would love to have you. I'm trying to do some different things with the channel. I just if you saw at the beginning of the video, life really got in the way the past few months. And I do want to do something different. I don't want to just be like a Star Wars toy review channel. Maybe we'll do something else, but but definitely still want to talk about collecting and everything like that. So we'll figure it out as we go. And but thanks again. If you made it this far, please hit the like button, all that good stuff. And that should do it for now. And until next time, may the Force be with you.
Remember, the Force will be with you always. The Force will be with you.